Ryan Ballengee from Golf News Net here. We are in our Washington, D.C. worldwide headquarters. And last week we received a great package in the mail from our friends at Puma Golf. They are unveiling their 2017 spring and summer collection, their entire fashionable line from head to toe. They've done some great things with new material that is really going to be the story for them for the coming year, and some great looking pants and tops. And we got some in the mail. We wanted to show them off to you a little bit. The material story here is something called Ultralite. You're going to find it in these pants as you see them here. You're going to find it in their shirts and all of their outerwear for 2017 in spring and summer. And what's great about Ultralite is that it's basically 30% of a lighter composite material than anything they've ever put out. So that means you're wearing something that's lighter while maintaining all those properties of moisture management, moisture wicking, performance, all the kind of stuff that you come to expect from modern golf performance wear, and you get that in a lighter material. These pants are great. I have loved Puma pants for a while. They are some of the greatest golf pants I've worn, and I like them because, for a lot of different reasons. One, you'll see in the pants here, what I love about the pants is the way that they cut the pockets. For me, I'm a bigger guy, so I have bigger legs, which means it's a little bit tougher for me to use a traditional pocket really easily without it kind of flailing out and looking like I've got them like extra attached to myself. So these are very comfortable. They're deep enough. They can hold all of the accessories that you need while you're playing your round, which is great. What they've also added into this generation are two things I really love. First, they've got the curved waistband. So that means in the front, it's going to fit a little bit more comfortably based on how you play golf and how you move. Second, and you find this on all aspects of the inside portion of the waistband, is that management so that the pants don't move up and down your body all throughout the round. They kind of stay in one place where they're supposed to be, so you're not constantly hiking your pants up and down between tee boxes and stuff like that, which means not only do you feel more comfortable, but that also means that down at the bottom of your pants legs, they don't get wet so often if you play early in the day and you're a little bit of a dew sweeper. They've got classic subtle looks. I love the button here. It looks like a pant you would want to wear not only on the golf course, but that you would feel comfortable at least wearing off the golf course, which I really like. And the other part of this is, and they made an emphasis on these pants for this year, is that they've gotten away from kind of shiny materials, which can kind of leave a golfer looking a little bit standoutish on the golf course, and that's kind of been the traditional look, which kind of goes against the grain of modern fashion. They've changed that a little bit for this year. Let's take a look at the shirts. The thing that you're going to notice about the 2017 line is that Puma isn't quite as aggressive with the coloring as they have been in recent years. You're still going to find a lot of color options available to you, but they've also included a lot more grays and whites and blacks in this 2017 line, so that if you're not quite as aggressively fashionable as guys like Ricky Fowler and Bryson DeChambeau and Lexi Thompson are, you could still play and wear Puma apparel and feel like you represent your style choices. So this is one of the shirts for the 2017 collection. Again, ultralight material, 30% lighter than what they've used previously. Very lightweight, strong look to it. It's a classic look, I think. It's a little bit of modern styling using the different pieces of striping and layering, but they've kind of brought in different grays. I like the 2-button placket there. I'm one of those guys that either likes a 4-button or a 2-button, so I like the 2-button. One of the other things that I like that they did this year, they kind of got away from this last year, where they kind of brought this in a little bit on the back of the shirt. And that didn't really agree with me as much. It stretched out pretty well, but from a look standpoint, I didn't like it quite as much. I like this a little bit more. It's not quite as standoutish. And the other thing I also like is that, and this was pointed out to me by my wife the other day, that it doesn't have Puma Golf here. It has the Puma kind of signatory logo here that I like a lot, but this is also something that makes it a little bit easier to wear with a sweater, especially if you're going out to something like a work function or a church function or something like that, where people look at the back of your shirt and go, oh, he's just flashing a logo. So you don't have to worry about that in these cases. So this also has SPF 50 protection, which I really like. That's becoming more and more commonplace in a lot of these clothes. So that 50 plus protection is awesome, and that means it gives you a little bit more decency from the exposure to the sun that you're going to get, especially during those summer months. You should always wear sunscreen anyhow while you're out on the golf course, but this is certainly helpful in making sure you get a little bit more protection on the parts of your body that are covered while you're playing golf. So all this stuff is available for the Puma 2017 spring and summer collection. Take a look at more over at PumaGolf.com, and we'll see you next time.